Hello, sports fans. Welcome to another edition of VetsPlusSports.com. This is your host, Cool Beans, along with my co-host, Mr. James Miller.
Hello, everyone. How y'all doing this Sunday night? Good to be back on the air. We went last weekend, had a holiday weekend, and plus, I wasn't feeling good this time.
Yeah.
Wasn't beans, but we're back on the air. And before we get started, I'll let Beans do a shout out to our listeners.
Yes, we like to give a shout out to those that are come and watch the live. Thanks for you for giving us your undivided attention, and for those that come and watch the replay, we thank y'all for that on YouTube. Be sure to like the video, hype the video, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. And like as far as let's give a shout out to our cities, always our shit cities from the radio show. We have L.A., California, San Jose, California, Boardman, Oregon, Alexandria, Virginia. We got Cleveland. I think I did the shout out last time. Said that we had Cleveland. I made sure I added Cleveland to the list. We had Washington D.C., uh, Grinzek Weiland, Germany. I haven't called y'all out in a while. Y'all been always there for us, and we thank y'all for listening. All those overseas. We also had Paris. We had Baghdad. Got a lot of overseas listeners.
Awesome. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm going to tell y'all this past week, Beans' head has been like this. The Knicks are in the finals. And he went as far as saying this is our year. The Cowboys are going to win the Super Bowl. And I said, back up a minute. Hold on.
I was getting a little overboard.
A little overboard. But
I was drinking a little bit too much of the Kool-Aid.
That's right. But we'll go ahead and I'll get some scores in baseball. I'll go over them, and then we'll get into some other stuff, basketball. But today in baseball, in Major League, you had the Reds beating the Braves 6-4, which the Braves have been on a hot streak. Man, they're winning. I'll go over standings here in a minute. Cardinals over the Cubs 5-1. You got the Orioles over the Blue Jays 9-5. Pirates over the Twins 9-3. Nationals over the Padres 4-2. Rays over the Angels 5-2. Red Sox over the Guardians 9-4. The Mets beat the Marlins 10-1. White Sox over the Tigers 2-1. Brewers over the Astros 2-0. Rangers over the Royals 6-3. And this one right here, the Rockies got spanked by the Giants 19-6.
Ooh.
Yankees over the Athletics 13-8. The Mariners over the Diamondbacks 3-2, and then the Dodgers beat the Phillies 9-1. Let's go over some standings right now. Let's go with the AL East. Right now, you got Tampa Bay Rays holding a 1.5 lead over the Yankees. The Rays are 30-20. You got the Yankees are 36-23. Moving to the Central, you got the Guardians. They're leading 34-27, and if the game lead on, well, it says a game lead over Chicago White Sox, who are 32-27. Moving up to the West, you got the Mariners right now, a 2.5 game lead on the Athletics. This out west, it is all, well, you can say different than what you normally see, because you got Seattle and Athletics at the top. Well, usually you got the Texans and the Houston and LA Angels on the top three, but it's flip-flop right now. In the East, in the National, you got my Braves leading by a commanding 9 games over the Washington Nationals. The Braves are 40-20, and the Nationals are 31-29. Going to the Central, you got the Brewers with a 4.5 game lead over the Cubs. The Brewers are 35-21. Chicago Cubs are 32-27. Out west, since the last time we was on the air, the Dodgers have redeemed themselves. They've got a 5.5 game lead over the Padres, who last time when we was on the air was Padres was up in that division. The Dodgers are 38-21. Padres 32-26. This is no surprise with me because the Dodgers are loaded with talent. Right. Probably got one of the best baseball players probably to ever play the game since Babe Ruth, I would say, with Ohtani. So that's a rundown of the the standings in the Major League Baseball. Let me try to get over here if I can get to it. You got college baseball going on. The Mountaineers. I was trying to see if the Mountaineers redeemed themselves today. They won Friday. This is the tournament. They lost yesterday to Kentucky. They beat Wake Forest earlier today, and then they were playing Kentucky, which I think they may have beat them. Yes, well, no, it's in the bottom of the ninth right now. That's still going on. West Virginia 11, Kentucky 9. West Virginia loses this, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know how this works with this region. If well, this don't say it's an elimination game, but I don't know how it works. If West Virginia, because Kentucky beat West Virginia yesterday pretty bad, but now West Virginia's up by 2 right now in the bottom of the ninth. You got UFC and Auburn. Auburn's up 4-3. This is an elimination game in the Auburn region.
Okay.
West Virginia was playing in the Morgantown regional. They was playing in Morgantown. I was hoping I was wanting to go this weekend to the games up there. Well, it's not Morgantown. It's actually outside of Morgantown, closer to us. But
Oh, cool beans.
I wasn't able to. Then you got number 2 Georgia Tech playing Oklahoma. Oklahoma's up 10-8 in the bottom of the 7th on number 2 Georgia Tech. Moving right along to the Austin region, and all that Georgia Tech and Oklahoma, that was in the Atlanta region. In the Austin region, you've got UC Santa Barbara playing number 6 Texas. Texas is up 6-4 on that in the bottom of the 8th. Moving to the Kansas region in Lawrence, you got Kansas City 11, Arkansas 7 in the end of 7. In the Tallahassee region, you've got Northern Illinois and Florida State tied up 3-3 in the top of the 7th. Moving to the Tuscaloosa region, you got number 7 Alabama up on Oklahoma State 4-3. The Starkville region, you've got number 14 Mississippi State over Louisiana 4-1 in the top of the 4th. That Alabama game was the top 4th as well. Moving out west, you've got the Eugene region. You've got number 11 Oregon and Oregon State. It's in between the first inning, mid-first, 0-0. College Station region, you've got Texas A&M 1, UCS 0, bottom of the first. Here's a final in the Los Angeles region. You got St. Mary 6, UCLA 5. That went 10 innings. And right here in the Athens region there in Georgia, there's the school I was going to. Liberty is playing number 3 Georgia. Georgia beat Liberty 6-1. In the Chapel Hill region, North Carolina beat East Carolina 9-3. In the Gainesville, you had Troy. Get this, Troy upsetting number 8 Florida 16-11.
Ooh.
Then in the Lincoln region, Arizona State beat number 13 Nebraska 11-8. Then earlier today in the Morgantown region, West Virginia beat Wake Forest 10-5. And let's see here. Yesterday, there's 2 scores you got right here reported. Tallahassee region, you had Florida State beating Coastal Carolina 2-1. Ole Miss over number 13 Nebraska 6-3. That was in the Lincoln region. And let's see here. I'm trying to see what's left. Bottom of the ninth, there's 2 outs. Kentucky. All right. Well, West Virginia just won. West Virginia just beat Kentucky. So that should go to one more game probably tomorrow night, I'm guessing. Because that wasn't the elimination game.
Oh, cool beans. Okay.
So we'll see where that goes after that. So that's a rundown with college baseball. See, I don't know, since you're probably not familiar, college baseball was done like the basketball, field of 64, I think, and it's broken up in different regions.
Mm-hmm.
And they send if I'm not mistaken, I think maybe 4 teams, 5 teams, or six, something like that to each region. I know West Virginia, I think's got four in there. You got Wake Forest, Kentucky, and then there was another one in there with West Virginia. So that's how it's done. And then you win that region. It's a double elimination. Then you win that region, you move on.
Cool beans.
Um,
So it's not like the March
no,
Madness. You lose
no,
and you gone.
no, it's not like that. I think it was last year. Was it last year or year before last? West Virginia made it past this and went to Chapel Hill to play, and the Super Regional is what I think is what they call it. And West Virginia hadn't been there for a while. West Virginia made some noise there. That was last year because this is what's his name's
Yeah,
rookie year. So, and I was wanting to go to that game too, but my schedule didn't provide it because Chapel Hill
understood.
ain't too far from here, about 3.5 hours.
Understood.
So that's a rundown with the baseball world right now. Moving right along. What's the news with women's NBA?
Oh, I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it. Uh Rumor is okay, CC's being getting treated bad on the fever. And main thing is they came out with the rumor today. It's going around in the rumor field. And I didn't get it from Instagram. It's not from Instagram. But they talk about some Caitlin Clark maybe leaving Indiana when her rookie contract is up. She has had enough. She got benched. Yeah, her game was last night. She got benched last night, and they got beat. It wasn't Golden State. Golden State whooped them Thursday, and then last night they got whooped up by the Portland Fire. So far, they're not doing good with expansion teams because Golden State owns them. The Portland Fire owns them. They haven't played Toronto again. I think they beat the Toronto Temple the first time. They haven't played them again yet. But instead of going over some standings, that this is what I was because this is what I was going through. I just didn't get the time to figure out because my wife does all that, but she was busy cooking and everything, so we didn't get the doing to where I get the chart. So I got it pulled up. I pulled up ESPN scoring board. And we're gonna show you. I'm gonna just read this list to you real quick, and we're gonna find out what Indiana's problem is. And I'm gonna show you what the Indiana Fever's problem is. All right. You guys, as far as the scoring leaders, you got Kelsey Plum from the LA Sparks. She's leading right now with 26, averaging 26.8 points a game. Aja Wilson is second at 24.3. Then you got Kelsey Mitchell on there at 20.6 points a game. Then it's Alicia Gray for the Atlanta Dream. She's on there at, averaging 20.4 points a game. And then number 5 comes in Kelsey Clark. Not Kelsey Clark, Caitlin Clark for Indiana, averaging 20.1 points a game. That's just scoring leaders, the top 5 scoring leaders. Then you got your top 5 assist leaders. Caitlin Clark, number 1 at 8.1 assists per game. She's tied with Alyssa Thomas from Phoenix at 8.1 a game. They both tied in at first. Then you got Chelsea Gray from the Las Vegas Aces at 6.9. Jessica Shepard with Dallas with 6.5 assists per game. And Jordan Canada with the Atlanta Dream at 6.4 points a game. Now your 3-point makers, they making around 3.3 3-pointers a game. You got Johannes with the New York Liberty leading at 3.2. Then you got Marina Mayberry for the Toronto Tempo at 3 a game. You got Phoenix got somebody called, I want to say her last name is Nogic. It's Nogic, but she's averaging 2.8 a game. Kelsey Plum is averaging, I don't know why they got her at 4. Something's wrong with the numbers because she's averaging 3.3 and she's number 4. And Ryan Howard is on the list at number 5, averaging 3 3-pointers per game. ESPN got to update this list. Something's wrong. But then you got your get on the defensive side. You got on the rebounds, you got Jessica Shepard leading with Dallas with 11.4 a game. Angel Reese is second for the Atlanta Dream at 11 a game. Kiki Arifin is third for Washington Mystics, 10.4. You got Morrow out of the Connecticut Sun at 10.1, and Camila Cardosa for Chicago at 9.6. And then you got, as far as leading blockers, you got Inkster for Portland, the Portland Fire. She has 2.3 a game. Kia Stokes for Golden State Valkyries at 2 a game. Aja Wilson at 2 a game for the Las Vegas Aces. Natasha Mack for Phoenix is at 1.6 a game. And I want to say, I can't pronounce her first. She's a rookie. This is a rookie season for Seattle. I want to say Flosia Johnson for Seattle is averaging 1.6 blocks a game. Then you got your steal leaders. Ryan Howard for the Atlanta Dream is got that at 2.7 a game. Bridget Carlton for the Portland Fire at 2.2 a game. Jordan Canada also with Atlanta at 2.1 a game. Alyssa Thomas for Phoenix at 2.0 a game. And Ariel Atkins for the LA Sparks at 2 a game. Now, did you catch what the one thing I really wanted to point out?
How one thing that caught my attention is how does Fever have two players averaging 20 points a game and they're losing? No, is there nobody else
No
scoring?
defense.
No
That's what it
defense.
is. No defense. Because
No
when I read
defense.
down the defense thing, nobody from the Fever was listed. They can score, they play offense. But here's the thing. If in the event that you can outscore them, you will beat them because they don't have no defense.
And you know, one thing caught my eye. How come Caitlin up there with 3-pointers?
Well, her last game she got benched. Her and the coach got into it and they benched her. So she only
I mean,
played.
it sounds like that coach is not too smart.
She's not. And I can't wait till she gets fired, but it don't look like she's gonna fire. They're gonna let Caitlin's gonna walk. Caitlin's gonna go somewhere else, or Caitlin's other teams are gonna be asking to trade for her.
Yeah.
But
And here's the thing. I'll say this. Sorry, I'm eating a late dinner.
no problem.
Caitlin leaves the Fever. Fever ain't going to win.
Oh no, they're not.
They're going to be
Not
back down
only
the
are
bottom.
they not gonna win, they're gonna go back to them sellout crowds that they've been having with 17, 18,000 fans. Is gonna go back to 3,000 to 4,000 fans, what they've
Yep.
been used to.
Mm-hmm. So they're getting ready. They're getting ready to mess up there. I don't know who's over that organization, but
Well, the GM, the vice president, and the well, we already know the coach, they're all idiots. And my thing is, I'm starting to think the owner is too, because he should have been, I would have been stepped in. When I saw tickets go from $50 in the nosebleeds to $19 in the nosebleeds, and you can't sell them at $19, I've been like, hey, what's going on here? I'm losing money. Why am I losing money? I know he's got to watch to get. I know if I was an owner, team owner, I would watch these games. But then again, I think it's not just the ownership and what you got. I think it's the league. Oh, I forgot to tell you, we got new jobs next year. We're gonna be coaching in the WNBA. You ain't got to know nothing. We ain't got to know nothing. They don't know how to do nothing. We'll be just fine.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to deal with all that whining and crying. I'd be like coaching a little bunch of little kids again. But it's them. That women's NBA is a mess.
It is. I just
I've
don't get
never,
it.
I've never seen so many people hate on someone like they do on Caitlin Clark.
I know.
Just because they're jealous is what it is.
Yeah.
When it comes down to it. I mean, they. I mean, to it's mind boggling, man. I mean, it is. So it's something else. All right. Moving to the NBA.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Your Knicks are playing the Spurs in the finals.
Yes.
And I just got an update sent to my phone. and I'm going to ask you this. They said the Spurs just signed veteran Chris Paul to the roster.
What?
It popped up on Threads. It just popped up on my Threads app as notification. Here's my question to you: can he play in the finals if they sign him now off of the roster? Is somebody hurt?
They can if there's somebody hurt.
So, do they have somebody hurt that was out?
That's the thing. I don't know. Did because I know Aaron Fox was hurt and then he came back during the series. Did he hurt himself again? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And my thing is they are within league rules because they didn't sign him from another team. Because remember, Chris Paul retired like earlier this year
Yeah.
from the Clippers. So they did get somebody off of retirement. So he is eligible to play.
My thing is, I mean, I've always liked CP3, but I mean, how much help is he going to be? You know, he's going to be out of shape.
Yeah, but here's my thing. I like that they did that because they want him to get a ring. But my thing is, you should have signed with New York. They not winning this time. Like I said in the title,
Um,
this the 1999 rematch. We went down in '99
I
because
don't
Tim
think,
Duncan.
I don't think that this game will go a game 7. Okay, this ain't going game 7. All right, y'all ready for this? Here's my prediction. Beans already knows my prediction. Knicks are going to win it. I want to go Knicks in 5, but it's not going to go no more than 6.
Yeah, that's
So,
what I'm thinking. Knicks in 6, but whew.
but Knicks, I'll say this. Last time we was on the air, I mentioned your Knicks having that big layoff. Okay,
Mhm.
I said it may hurt them. Nah, it didn't hurt them.
Nah, I think
Nah, it
that
didn't hurt
layoff
them.
worked out good. They
So
got some rest, and
they got
while
some rest. Whatever
OKC
that coach
and
is doing.
San Antonio was battling it out, New York been resting.
Yeah. So I'd say New York wins this. I'm gonna say in 5. New York wins it in 5, like they did what Cleveland. Um. So Cleveland didn't win one, did they?
Nope,
Yeah. No. No. They
Cleveland
swept
got
Cleveland.
swept too.
They
It's
got
like what?
swept. So
Yep.
I'm not going to say they're going to sweep San Antonio, but I'd say they win it in 5. That's my prediction.
I say everybody on the Knicks is in Jordan mode. We don't know about no game 7. We don't play game 7s.
No, because usually y'all swept by game 7.
I
All
didn't
right.
think about that. That cut works both ways.
All right. Let's get moving right along, I guess. Because there ain't much going on with. I mean, I'll go over. Like I said, Cleveland. I watched one of them games. I think it was game 3 or game 4. Some of it. And man, Charles Barkley was giving Cleveland down the road that first half of that game 4 game. He said,
Right.
"This is a prime example." He said, "When you want to see a team give up, this is how you play when you give up.
Yep.
You done threw in the towel." And but I mean, to me, that second half of that, they came out with a little bit of intensity. Cleveland did, but there was just nothing left for them.
Is I forgot who said it. I think it was Kenny. I know I was watching the Inside the NBA. I think it was Kenny. It was either Kenny or Shaq, but they said Cleveland spirit was broke when they had a 22-point lead in the fourth quarter with 7 minutes left. And then New York dropped it, got it in overtime, and beat them in overtime by 11. I think their
Um,
spirit, I agree with them. They took their spirit then.
but I was going to say, I mean, that first half, they showing the highlights. It just seemed like I know some of it. I mean, y'all was getting all the rebounds, but some of the bounces was going right to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On the misses, I mean, it was like the ball was bouncing New York's way. Um, and I know some of it was lack of hustle for Cleveland during that series, and then some of it. I mean, it's just like it's the only there's one sport that it's different from the rest of the sports when it comes to a team winning and a team losing, and it's baseball. Baseball can switch, and that's what I was talking about with one of my buddies the other day in high school baseball. His son just graduated, and their team was doing good here at Shady. I was overseas with him, and the thing was, he asked me a question, and he said, "Would you rather be lucky or be good?" And I'm like, "Man, that's like a double
Uh,
edged double
yeah.
edged sword there because I've lost a lot of games coaching, even playing by luck,
Hmm.
and then it just seems like when it comes to softball, and baseball, when it switches like in a batting order, okay, I'm going to use this for softball and baseball. In a batting order, you just don't have two or three people that's doing good hitting. They're hot. It's not like it don't usually work like that. Everybody's hit, if one's hitting, everybody's hitting. If one ain't hitting, nobody's hitting.
Yeah.
And it's a sport. It's like that, and it's weird. It's just that sport is weird. It comes like that when they're all hitting, everybody's on fire. Well, you look at basketball. It's kind of somewhat similar. You can somewhat similar close to it, but you can still find someone with a hot hand. But Cleveland was cold. It was like nobody was doing nothing. You see what I'm saying? And your
Right.
Knicks is on fire. It didn't matter who was shooting the ball. It was like lights out.
Yeah, it was like Jalen Brunson did good. Cat was having his day. Ananobley was on it. Miles Bridges was Malik Bridges as Miles is what is Miles from West Virginia? Dang on, I keep forgetting his name.
McBride.
McBride, Miles McBride. Deuce McBride.
Deuce McBride. Yep. I mean, everybody was on. So, and like I said, baseball is different, but basketball when it comes to that thing, who's hot, who's not, and everything changes. So that's what you got. And Cleveland is just. I thought that game would go. That series would go six at least. The Cleveland and the Knicks series, but I don't know what happened. It's like they just. Let's get it over with. We want to start
Mhm.
vacation.
I got tickets to Cancun.
That's it. Yeah. So, but I don't know. But your Knicks are looking good right now. Um, providing the injury, providing they go cold.
Mhm.
I mean, I don't think San Antonio. Like I told you, I didn't care if it was OKC or San Antonio. I don't think either one of them would beat the Knicks right now. They're playing some good ball at the right time.
Yeah, I think OKC lost that mainly because it was finally that they said Chet Holmgren, he took his last shot. He didn't take any shots past the first quarter. It was like 3 minutes into the first quarter, he made his first shot and then he missed his last shot and he didn't take no more shots the rest of the game. It was like he just pretty much quit. And it was like the refs wasn't even helping him. SGA, he got busted so many times. They was what and thanks to it's people like us, the YouTubers, who bust him out. And it's like they had a play where Steven Castle was guarding him, and he just waved his hand like this, didn't even touch SGA, and he just fell to the floor. He just fell down, and the ref blew the whistle, and he had to take two shots. And at that time, San Antonio did not have any more challenges. So it's just like he just straight fell to the ground. It's just like they do a lot of flopping, and the refs got called out on it. Thanks to YouTubers, a lot of people that. Oh, in fact, that one right there where it was Stephen Castle just did his hand like that, and,
Mm-hmm.
and he fell to the floor. That was Shannon Sharp had broke that out. It was Shannon Sharp, and he got a show where he do it with Ocho Cinco. They was talking about it. And they pointed out that play, and I was looking. I was like, "Oh wow, he didn't even touch him." It's just like the refs are just like, "You guys are crooked. You guys are got bets on these games. I bet you down there you can go down to Las Vegas and see what they done put on these players and put on these games." And it was like, oh, we can't do that tonight. We've already got busted. We can't give SGA no calls. He went to the line that night. He was shooting from the field horribly, but he went to the line that night 17 times. He took 17 free throws and got a 30. He had a 30-point game, and they won it because of the refs and the cheating.
All right. Is that all you got with the NBA?
That's all I got with the NBA. I was gonna say they went to the school of LeBron. They're all graduates. Got my school of LeBron degree. Just flop here, flop there, flop, flop.
All right. Um, okay. Um, well, maybe since you mentioned LeBron, we'll mention it. We'll end with this. Where's he going to go next year?
I have no idea. They're thinking Cleveland. Because Harden, after this, what you call it, he said he's going to retire. After
Yeah.
that sweet him getting swept again, he said he's going to retire. Here's my thing. Right now, Bronny is being held up because they don't know about LeBron. Because the Lakers may have to keep him. Because Austin Reeves is looking, and what you call it, Luca, hip. Them getting rid of Luca in Dallas might have been a good thing because he has health problems. He cannot stay. He's overweight, and that's his problem. And so Luca's gonna have a problem. The Lakers may be trying to keep LeBron. If LeBron, however, do decide to go, and like they say, they're trying to get him over in Cleveland. If he does go, Bronny's getting cut.
Mm-hmm.
The minute LeBron is not a Laker, Bronny is getting cut. And nobody's offering Bronny a contract. Nobody. I can't see anybody giving him. This ain't the WNBA where we want this person. So to get this person, we gonna bring their girlfriend over here and see if we can attract this person to come play. This ain't the WNBA. They don't do that crazy stuff. We're not gonna bring your kid here just to get you. No. It may have worked in LA. They did that in LA, but everybody seen the outcome and what it has produced. They ain't doing that crap again.
No. Well, we'll move right along to NFL. We'll go over some stuff here. The biggest headline news right now is AJ Brown, which I
Is he a
think here we
Patriot? Is
not
he a
yet.
Patriot?
They're asking if this is going to be the week he gets traded to the
He's
Patriots.
still in Philadelphia.
He's still in Philly for right now.
I
Could
thought
it,
they been got rid of him.
so we'll see what happens. I don't know how good of an ad it's going to be to the Patriots or not. I'll tell you this much: when I do my fantasy leagues,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not big on drafting AJ Brown. Never have.
Right.
I know they make a lot of. I mean, he's not consistent at all. None.
Mm-mm.
None at all. So,
He's a
but
problem child. That's why the Patriots are looking into him. That's why the Patriots need him. They got rid of one problem child with Stephon Diggs. We're gonna bring in another problem child. That's what they want.
and then I just see, I haven't been in sports news really for a while, for a few weeks. I knew that the issue with the Rasheed Rights with the Chiefs with the woman, the allegation got dropped. But did you know that he got in trouble again?
Yeah, he got
He's
in
in
trouble. Stupid smoking weed. Why you on? I think he was on
probation
probation. Yeah.
from from that where he was in trouble over the accident. So now he's in jail. Okay, he gets out on the 16th, so he misses all of OTAs for the Chiefs. So that changes all kinds of stuff. Um, is the Chiefs going to keep him or are they going to release him? Here's my thing: Andy Reid and that organization, they're a little bit lenient I'd say they're getting ready to let him go,
Yeah,
and it stinks because you haven't learned your lesson. You're never going to learn your lesson. He's going to be one of those. Um, so let him go. Let him go. That's going to be. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt the offense. So my prediction of them finishing second now in the division probably just fell back down to third. So I mean, it's just can't stay clean. Can't keep clean. I mean, how
right.
hard is it really? I mean, come on. I
I know.
mean, you're throwing your career away because you cannot be disciplined yourself. I
I
mean,
know. And speaking of while we're sitting there talking about problem child receivers, you want to hear something about another one?
who's that?
Henry Ruggs the third. I don't know if it's happened already or it's coming up. He's going to have a probation hearing because he's the one, the Raider, that got in that car accident and killed all them people
Yeah,
up
he
because
went
he
to
was out
jail
there.
though, didn't he? He went to
Yeah,
jail.
he did go to jail. He's been there for about a good 5-6 years,
Hmm.
but he's got a probation hearing coming up. He might get out on parole. He's talking about some coming back to the NFL. My thing is, who is going to pick him up? And will he still be in? I know you get to work out in prison, but that ain't the workout, same workout that you get in the training facilities.
I don't know. He had a lot of time.
Yeah.
A lot of
I think
time.
I think he's been there about a good
I thought it was just a
almost 10
few.
years. I thought he
But
got arrested like 2016, maybe
no, I don't
2018.
think it's been that long. It ain't
Uh,
been as long as you think. No,
oh, okay.
maybe 3 years, five, maybe five the max. I don't even know if it's that. I don't even know if it's that long. To tell you the truth.
Right. But this is still assuming he can get out on probation. Well, parole. I'm sorry. And I keep saying probation, but it's so he can get out on parole. And then if he does get out on parole, did this fool learn anything? Does he know how to humble himself and not do stupid things like, ooh, I'm gonna get this fast car and race people?
He's been in there for 3 years. I mean, let's see. He was sentenced in 23, August of 9th of 23. It occurred, the crash happened in 21.
Okay.
So he probably hasn't played in 5 years. Okay. Since the last time he probably played, he may have played 22,
No, I
but
think they cut him like right after that. They
so
got rid of him.
he's been in jail for 2 years and 9 months.
Okay.
Um, and he's able to seek parole after 3 years. Um, and so we'll see what happens.
So it's
So
coming up. 2 years and 9 months. So it's coming up, his parole hearing. And
yeah,
then yeah, he's been out of football a while, and it's just like, who is going to touch him?
and then I see the Giants. I don't know who this guy is. Ozeski. Ozeski has torn. They're afraid he's torn Achilles. They're already having people tearing Achilles. Um,
There's an Achilles fairy going around here. He just goes to the area, he touches people, and I'll take your Achilles. I'm gonna take your Achilles because they're just happening too frequent.
so yeah. All right.
They're just in OTAs and they got already a torn Achilles.
Yep. All right. So anything else? This episode is going to be a little short.
Yeah, we're gonna look like we're gonna be a little bit short today. I got
Everything.
nothing
Everything.
else.
NBA's wrapping up.
Yep.
Knicks about to
Football
win the
ain't started
championship.
yet.
Their first championship in 50 some years.
Yep. I know, right? Last thing,
Um,
funny thing. One of the people that was a champion from 1973 Knicks, nobody really knows this. Phil Jackson was on that team.
was
He's a
he?
forward. Yeah, he played for the New York Knicks. All people know him for is like coaching the Chicago Bulls and all that. That's like when New York got hyped when he became the GM. They hired him as the GM. Oh, Phil Jackson, he's gonna make us a championship. Those were the horriblest years ever. I don't know what. It was like you can coach, you can play, you cannot GM. He brought in players like, oh my gosh. It was just like Isaiah Thomas when he was the coach. You can play, cannot coach.
Not everybody's a
You
coach. Not everybody's a GM who can do business moves.
exactly. Not everybody's a Pat Riley.
Nah, he can do it all, can he?
I know.
Or not everybody's a Michael Jordan.
There you go.
Look how he's doing in racing.
I
You see that?
know. Yeah.
And
Oh,
I got
you
all
see
he's
it? uh Charles Barkley, he pointed this out. He said the Sixers, was I on this show where I said I think I told John Moore that the Sixers let Ben Simmons win a championship before they did. Remember Ben Simmons, the player? But this
yeah.
is a different Ben Simmons. He's a PGA. He's a golf tournament. He won the Masters. He just happens to have the same name. So it's like Ben Simmons won a championship before the Sixers did.
All right. You got anything else?
Nah, I got nothing.
All right. Like we always do at the end of each episode, if you're thinking about harming or hurting yourself, dial the quick number not
Nine. Oh, I'm slipping.
yeah
I'm just
988
sitting here.
dial 1 and then hit number 1 and it'll take you to the crisis line or dial 1-800-273-8255 1-800-827-8255. Either way you go, just hit the quick number 988 dial 1. They'll get you in contact with the resources that you need. Or if not, go to your local VA medical center, ask for help, go to the ER. They'll have people on call and standby.
Yep, and that 988 is the national number.
It's the
It works
national number.
nationwide. If you're in Hawaii, you can dial it. You're in Alaska, you can dial it. You're in New York, you can dial it. If you're on San Antonio, you might need to dial it.
You know, Jinx. All right, all right.
I know I
All
better
right, Spike
stop.
Lee. All right, Spike Lee. You better settle down. You better settle down, Spike Lee. Have they told Spike to be quiet?
I know, right?
I mean, have they? I need to tell you to calm down. So you better tell Spike Lee because he'll ruin it for him.
I know.
But like you said, they don't have a Reggie Miller to go off, so it'll be all right. All right. Well, y'all have a good night. Stay safe, and we'll see you next Sunday. If nothing happens, 9 o'clock.
9 p.m. We'll see you.
Have a good one.
Y'all have fun.